Hey, this is Matt once again. We're back to another video. This is a paid request. This time for James. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, PayPal is usually the best bet, or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Metallica Through the Never, a 2013, I guess, it's a concert film, but it's also kind of being a thriller, I guess, too. I don't know the details. I guess there's no dialogue. And it stars Dane DeHaan, who recognize he was Harry Osborn in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. He's been in a few other films. He was in Chronicle. He was a kid who was picked on in Chronicle and wanted to, once they get the powers, he wanted to take revenge on the people that were oppressing him. But then takes things too far. And apparently is influenced by stuff like Pink Floyd's The Wall, among other stuff. And it's directed by Nimrod Antel, the guy who did Predators, the Adrian Brody one, and Vacancy, the film Luke Wilson. So I don't know how this all will come about, but I'm paused at the beginning. Thanks once again, James, for the request. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Alright, so we'll see how this entails. Picture house. Alright. Other than what I just told you, I know next to nothing about this. I mean, I had vaguely heard about this, but never sought it out or anything. Blackened. Okay. There's Blackness. Is this the Black Album? No. Okay, we got a nice looking shot of the city. You belong to the city. You belong to the crowd. Interesting that this is a film that has no dialogue. That'll be interesting. I mean, obviously the singing you'll have, but... So they're changing radio stations. Pretty cool looking shot to swerve around the city like that as camera's coming across this car parked right in front of the camera. Got a little bit of a demon skull thing in front. Well, there's dialogue. Someone yelling Metallica. So there's dialogue. I don't know what they say. No dialogue. This guy's talking. I don't know what they say. There's no dialogue. That guy's saying dialogue. Metallica. Damn, this guy slipped right off his damn skateboard. Although he's better than me, I would not know jack squat about a skateboard. Part of me is like, that'd be cool to learn, but man, it just seems so much work. So here's Dane DeHaan. Like I said, he was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, among other films. Damn, what kind of car is that? Oh, James Hetfield. Driving past. Damn, flamethrower came out of the back of his car. Well, that's a suspicious van. Got newspaper on the windows. Okay, there's another band member. He's got a pass to get in. Brown paper bag. Wonder what's in that. Oh, it's kind of like a PA type of thing, delivery guy. Here's your drugs. Hope you enjoy. So that was the guy they hired around the time of Some Kind of Monster, who's been with the band ever since. I think that's Lars Ulrich. Shorter than everybody. You need that fixed. People don't be fried and electrocuted. You don't get that fixed. Damn, man. Interesting sort of, I don't know what you call that technique, where it's like people are filling up the arena, but they're doing very fast motion while he's moving normally. Yeah, the Ennio Morricone type of. I think that is based for Ennio Morricone. I think like the Man with No Name films. I think. I think. Da-na, 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 da-da, da-da. Yeah, pretty cool setup with the lights under the floor under the grates. Just to think about it, I haven't seen a whole lot of concert films throughout the years. I mean, it's not a concert film, but I do like Pink Floyd's The Wall. I guess concert films is more like stand-up comedian, Richard Pryor's and Eddie Murphy's, Delirious and Raw. Sounds pretty good for live though. Sounds pretty good here. Getting some really good looking shots of the crowd. Sorry, now I'm just listening to the songs that are not in my head. It's not really much for commentary. I mean, it's not really much to talk about the songs themselves because, I mean, obviously, if you like, the reason you watch this, if it's not request, is because you, and I like Metallica, so like a good chunk of their songs, and kind of just regular looking get-ups that they got there. The fact that they're at the concert where it's like almost 360, you have crowds. So they're like right in the middle, you have everybody around them. So you have more people be able to get a good. It's not like, okay, you're only here and they're here. We have this 360 now, like more people could have like a better opportunities to have a better view of the band and not be like this tall because you're so far away. Seems like because of this, you have a lot more possibilities of people being near the front rows. Of course, the danger is that, of course, if the crowd's being much more ruckus, they just all storm the stage and steal everything and riot. Oh, that's interesting. The red filling up the blood. I mean, the red filling up the floor like it's blood. Like it was white, now it's all filling up more and more of red like it's blood. That's a cool detail. I wonder how many people in the audience realize that. Because they may be paying attention to the band members, but I'm surprised this crowd was this crowd told, hey, don't do anything to really screw it up? Like someone just mooned the camera or something. Maybe it was more like, hey, we don't move in the camera, don't do anything. Maybe like, hey, if you do, we'll cut you out of the movie. But if you, that could be a thing the director could say. Listen, if you want to do something stupid, that's fine, but you won't be in the movie. And all these other people, you won't be in the movie. So, you won't be in the movie. And I was like, yeah, you guys seen it, so I don't have to seen it. You do the job for me. I bet you all seen the songs from me, so I don't have to do anything. Now, of course, he's doing a lot. They're doing more of those tricks with the red showcase on the floor. There's like an explosion of blood cascade across. Oh, White Zombie. Bela Lugosi on the guitar. Interesting detail there. Of course, I first think White Zombie. I'm like, oh, they stole that from Rob Zombie's band. But it was White Zombie. I see you, Bela Lugosi. I think that's where the White Zombie came from on that band, was that movie from back in the day. Doesn't know Rob Zombie likes a lot of those older movies. I did like a chunk of White Zombie songs also. More Human Than Human being my favorite. Yeah, that's definitely a great song. I'm bad with names of songs though. Like it's one of those with music. I like listening to them, but I'm not knowledgeable on it. I'm not intelligent on music. I might. I do remember liking the song. I do know I've heard the song before. Is this For Whom the Bell Tolls? There's a different name for it. Can't remember because like I said, I'm bad with that type of stuff with music. This one guy sure loves to straddle and waddle. Even some kind of monster in here is like the new guy they got. I always keep thinking it was the new guy, even though it's been like 10 years now, at least 20 years actually. It's been 20 years. Because this is 2013. That's 11 years ago. Some kind of monster was like 2004. So yeah, 20 years. I still think of it as the new guy in Metallica. He loves to like get on like waddle around. I know the guy that left the band at that time said he doesn't regret it at all. I have to think if there's at least moments that he regrets it. Whom the bell tolls. Okay, yeah. I was right. For whom the bell tolls. For whom the bell tolls. I'm trying to think. Was this used at the beginning? Was it Zombieland? The first Zombieland this was used? I think it was. I want to say it was the beginning of Zombieland they used this song, and like people being chased slow motion by zombies. I think it was, which was I thought a great song use. And that's a fun movie, Zombieland. But again, I think it was that one. I mean, they definitely did some nice camera placements to show not just the band, but the whole crowd. Like I said, I do like the lighting a lot from underneath. They have some up top, but they have a chunk underneath, so it's not blasting over, so the audience can't see. And now with the spotlights, like the alternating. I like that in conjunction with the drums. Of course, fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me what I desire. From one of my favorite albums of the band. I mean, my favorite album would be the Black Album, but I like Load. I don't mind Reload. I would say those are my top 3 favorite albums of theirs. So I guess I'm more of a 90s Metallica guy. That's a really nice looking shot to be up above and pushing towards Lars Ulrich drumming. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me what I desire. That's probably my favorite part of the song. That's the one I always remember the most. From what I understand, like when this came out, it didn't do much, and the band seemed pretty disappointed. They didn't really do much. But as I said, I don't remember this being advertised much when it came out. Was it advertised much? Did it get in like a wide release? Was it that much of a wide release it got? Maybe so. I don't know. It didn't seem like it. Ooh, da da da. Da, da, da. Sorry, I didn't. And now I'm just like nodding to the song. It's like, well, you can't see or hear that, so it's not gonna really matter much to you guys. What I desire. Yeah, I was doing. Don't burn up Lars Ulrich. Don't burn them up. Don't set them on fire. One by so quick. I don't even know what made him. This guy stop in the van. Okay. Guy with a bloody handprint. What the hell was this guy smoking? He didn't clearly see a van stopped in the middle of the road? It just kept going? The hell was that guy's problem? Drunk? Is he on his cell phone? Playing with his balls? So he got hit. His van got hit. And then all of a sudden now he's in water. Now we're back to the concert. Now we're seeing footage of someone being incarcerated. They definitely got a lot of usage out of these cameras to get as many different types of angles as they could. Hmm. Oh, so that microphone was screwing up. I was wondering what that noise was. I would assume that was not done on purpose because they're in the middle of a concert, so I doubt that. Yeah, I'm going to purposely have a screwy microphone just to have for this film. But I guess, thankfully they got backups, right? Smart decision. If this microphone screws up, we have another one I could go to. Obviously, the idea is to be able to go around and play to different parts of the crowd in this 360 arena, but at the same time, hey, this is screwed up. Get another one. Let's get another one fixed up. He definitely seemed pissed about that, but he can't stop the show. It's like, no time to stop the show, but I'll be pissed off. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember the name of this song. Not a bad song, though. Not a bad song at all. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they have footage of the electric chair, so they have this thing up above them where all the electricity and stuff going on. This light show for the crowd. They definitely put some production into the show. They get the, give a little bit extra to the crowd. Again, all the stuff that's on the ground, under the floor. Fuel, yeah, those things with the flames here with the electrical things. Although, I mean, I will admit, they look like special effects put in for the movie. Then maybe like lights. Like a light, each one goes in a different direction, but if you do them quickly, it seems like they're all in one. I don't know. You do a certain speed, it looks like they're electricity. Yeah, I don't know the technical details on how they made this work. Damn, you see all the cameras trying to get their work done. But you got to think about it. You got one shot. You got this concert. You screw up. I don't know how many concerts they did with this. Let me see if there's anything about this production-wise. So, Ecstasy of Gold was the opener song, then Creeping Death, then For Whom the Bell Tolls, then Fuel, then Ride the Lightning, thus the Lightning. Other songs would be One, The Memory Remains, and Justice for All, Master of Puppets, Nothing Else Matters, Enter Sandman, Hit the Lights, James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett, Robert Trujillo, and Lars Ulrich is the band. Trying to see the making of it. IMAX theaters across the U.S. September 27, 2013. Damn, like I said, look at all the damn pyro shit. Damn. Don't go blind, kids. Don't go blind. Sure I'm not even shot at? So I want to see. I guess it only made like 3.4 million domestically. In 2015, Hetfield expressed his dissatisfaction over the movie's financial failure, describing the whole experience as bittersweet. We really took a giant risk on this. Maybe we should have thought a little bit more about it, building that stage. There's a lot of money put in that thing, but at the end of the day, it's on us. It's our fault. We agreed to it so years ago, so we learned a lesson. Yeah, I do see, they put a lot of effort in that stage for all that stuff. They can make it more of a grander show to see, hopefully, on IMAX. So we're back to Dane DeHaan and the other driver, who sees bloodied up. Runs off. Which was great. This is a great song by Metallica. One. Remember having one of the more disturbing music videos too. One. Is it? I mean, wait. Isn't this the music video to this song that the footage, the movie, the guy who was like blind and stuff? Or I'm thinking of a different one. Might be thinking of a different song. No, it is. I think it is that one. Which I don't remember what that song is. I mean, I don't remember what that movie was they were showing footage of. Yeah, it was that one. I remember that music video being pretty creepy because of the movie they showcase. Yeah, the 1971 film adaptation of Johnny Got His Gun. Please God save me. Yeah, Johnny Got His Gun was the film. Metallica bought the film rights in order to keep showing the music video without having to pay additional royalty fees. In that film, Timothy Bonds played a young American soldier during World War I, awakens in a hospital bed after being hit by an artillery shell. He lost his eyes, ears, mouth, nose, and limbs, but remains conscious and able to reason, rendering him a prisoner in his own body. As he drifts between reality and fantasy, he remembers his old life with his family and girlfriend. He tries to communicate with his doctors by banging his head against his pillow in Morse code, spelling out help. He requests for the U.S. Army to put him in a glass coffin in a freak show as a demonstration of the horrors of war. When he's told this is against regulations, he responds by repeatedly begging to be euthanized. He ultimately realizes the U.S. Army will not grant either wish and will leave him in a state of living death. His sympathetic nurse attempts to euthanize him by clamping his breathing tube, but her supervisor stops her. Joe realizes that he will be forced to live out the rest of his natural life in a state of entrapment and is left alone, weakly chanting, SOS, help me. Please, God, help me. Just, I love the beat in this song. Definitely evokes a gut punch emotion to it. And God, like, you just read the plot of that movie, it's so depressing. I do see why they used that for the music video. Just the footage looked like creepy, and I don't know how to describe it. Like, why it was creepy to me. Da-da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. I chose a version of this song. I think it was used in one of the trailers to The Punisher Season 1. The TV show, Netflix show Punisher Season 1 trailer. They use a version of this song. Damn, the background just knows all the weird, like, skulls walking around. Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to be following the plot of the Dane DeHaan stuff. I don't think you're supposed to. It's just he got in a car crash, and then the driver of the other one just left. Then he saw a guy being dragged on his horse. Then a bunch of random people just ran off and cops are chasing after them. After all those people. And yeah, there's supposed to be some... And one of the cop cars are on fire. Maybe you should stop and put the fire out before it blows your car up. I mean, if my car's on fire, I want to stop and put it out first. You don't want to get to the gas tank and blow up. Now we got all these like green lasers and stuff. Yeah, they definitely put a lot of money on this stage. Probably easily the most expensive thing about this. You can imagine how much that damn stage cost. I wonder if anyone used this stage again for anything. I would have to think they would, not go to waste. Be a hell of a thing to go to waste. But the memory remains. And this is from, I forget, Load or Reload. Just interesting how hated those two albums are, how many of those songs live on in the Metallica catalog. I mean, if I was Dane DeHaan, I don't blame him for taking this role because I don't have to remember any dialogue. I just get to hang out with Metallica. I get to just like run around or walk around or look confused. I would take that job too. Yeah, like so the camera's like a little more 180 across Lars' drumming skills. Memory Remains, I do enjoy that song. May be in my top 10 favorite Metallica songs. I don't know what my... Enter Sandman's my favorite song, but I don't know what the others would be. I know The Unforgiven 2 would be in there. 1 would be on there. I don't know. There's a lot of songs I like. Whoa, whoa. Then, yeah. Memory remains. Memory remains. Of course, you see up close they got the earplugs in because you gotta have those things in, otherwise you'll go deaf. With the amount of music they play and how close they are to the instruments, if you don't have those big earplugs in, then you don't go deaf pretty quickly. Yeah, but I'm sure like a lot of these folks, they do see the cameras, but again, the reason they're not doing other stuff is because, well, okay, you don't do that. You're not going to be in the film. And a lot of people, oh, I want to be in the film because I want to see this later. And go, there's me. There's I am. But if I'm looking at the camera, then they might cut me out. They'll use another angle. That's why there's so many cameras going around. Not just that you have the scale, but also if someone's doing something stupid, showing their dick or something, it's like, okay, well, we'll have this and this and this camera, we'll do one of those. That's cool, the whole crowds get into it. You don't even have the music, is all you have just Lowe's Ulrich. Wow, the whole crowd's just doing it. That's really cool. The crowd's like, how long do we need to do this, man? It's okay, you guys can be done. Okay, you did your jobs. But the crowd's definitely into it, and that definitely helps. That'd be fine if the crowd just like, boo, fuck you, you know. Why you cut your hair, you hip, you should still be a hippie, you cut your hair, you sell out, you sold out. Like the ECW crowd. You sold out, you sold out. New, 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 new. New, 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 new. Brand new, new, new. Brand new, new, new. Yeah, was it The Purge? So you have those riotous crowd, and then you have the cops, the SWAT team with the police shields. I mean, what this all has to do with Metallica? Well, other than him coming, trying to get back to the Metallica. That's a nice detail. The police hid the shields in conjunction with the song, like the drums. Pandales, you know, eat it. You think the cops would be like, kid, listen, you need to get out of the way, then get out of the way. Damn, what the hell happened? That caused this riot. Maybe they ran out of toilet paper again. I mean, there were riots because you had no more toilet paper, so maybe that happened. That's what happened. There's no more TP for the bunholes. I'd be mad too. I wouldn't riot, but I'd be mad too. But not enough to throw Molotov cocktails at cops, but just saying. No TP for the bunholes. Ah, yeah, here we have the song Cyanide. Kind of a weird thing they have, like this image, like looking like a guy's trapped in a coffin. Just going back to his right. Damn, people getting. There's more stunt work in this than some of the action films I've seen lately that come out. Like, there's been more practical stunt work here than I've seen in some of the past Disney Marvel films. Call your name, yeah. Oh boy. Who you think are? Thor? Put that hammer down. Yeah, John Henry. What are you doing with a what? You cowboy? What are you Planet of the Apes? Lassoing people? Oh, you don't hang the guy? Damn. I thought that was for the cops. I guess. No, they're hanging the. What the hell? Yeah, I don't even want to mess with a guy with a big hammer. Stole Triple H's sledgehammer. Better run before he buries you with that golden shovel. That's some weird ass imagery they got on the screens in this concert. That'd be funny if they showed this footage. They'd be like, wait, is there really a riot outside? Can you imagine they showed this footage and people were like, is there a riot outside? There's not a riot outside, is there? We'll stay in here. Don't go outside. I mean, I guess with the. Okay, this came out 2013. I mean, people like Metallica, but I don't think they were popular enough that people are going to flock to a theater to see an IMAX. Because Some Kind of Monster, was a good documentary, but Saint Anger, wasn't looked at as this profound, fantastic album. Damn, stop painting around. What are you doing? Everyone's hanging loose. That's not a bad shot with all the people hanging there. Damn. It's like The Purge. I mean, it's still better than the first Purge movie. I like the second one. That's really the only one I like that I've seen so far. I've seen the first three. Is the second one I like. Where Frank Grillo. He came back for the third one, but that was a disappointing one. And the first one I don't like at all. I think the first Purge is boring. But again, I like the Purge Anarchy. That is a good shot with like all the people hanging and the fires and the way it's lit. Not a bad shot for a concert film. What the hell is this they're pulling up? He's like, he used to walk around these people being hung in the streets. Oh, this is during the concert. Okay. So during the concert, these people are pulling something out. What the hell? What are they pulling out for this concert? What the hell is this? So it's like a big like statue that they're putting together. I don't know why that remind me of. If this went wrong, it would be like this is Spinal Tap with the Stonehenge, but it's this big. Obviously, it goes right here, but I just think of we got Stonehenge, and they see it's like this big. Yeah, you said inches. No, those aren't meant to be inches. Well, yeah, like it, like feet. Well, no, like the way you wrote here, you wrote it as inches. Like these are the markings for inches. Yeah, but at the same time, like, is anyone going to remember this big statue in the middle of the stage? No. Did you need it? No. And Justice for All. So yeah, that's why we have the statues. Justice. That statue about, the balance. The blind lady of justice. The scales. So that's why we have it here. It just seems like a lot of work for something that's only going to be for one, I would assume one song. And then the song's probably like halfway through, so by the time they have it built, it's like, okay, enjoy it for another few minutes. And then what, they'll have to dismantle it all over again, or is it going to stay there for the rest of the show? Again, I mean, would it have worked without this thing? Absolutely. No one would care. No one would bat an eye. But I guess, hey, we'll do this little bit extra. I don't know how many people will remember this. Hey, remember when those guys came out and built this thing and the song was almost over? Yeah, I remember that. Or yeah, some of these songs are like 10 minutes long, so I guess there'll still be enough time. Matt, is that really 10 minutes long? Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. My God. I wonder how many people in the crowd actually care about this statue. Seems more like, hey, the band wanted to do this, but I don't know how much the crowd's really going to care about this stuff. But I guess also maybe their idea is that this will work for the movie. Especially if you see on an IMAX stage and give it something in the background, some type of scale. Hmm. So I guess that was done on purpose, I would assume. I guess that's the point, is that okay, is this build for the thing to crumble, and thankfully none of it hit Lars Ulrich. How the hell, how the hell none of that hit Lars Ulrich? I don't know. He was like right next to the damn thing. He's right next to him. Like, how the hell did it not hit him? This year could just completely fucking demolished Lars Ulrich. Some people probably would have been happy with that. Yay! But yeah, I don't mind Lars Ulrich. I know there's the whole Napster thing back in the day, but I never used Napster, so I wasn't in that whole mindset about Napster. If you want to know what I'm doing, I'm trying to see if there's anything under trivia on IMDb that says. The film is dedicated to the memory of Mark Fisher. He was a British architect renowned for his rock stage designs. The film's title, Through the Never, is named after the seventh track on Metallica's 1991 Black Album, but it's never performed in the film. The release date, September 27, 2013, is the 27th anniversary of the death of Metallica member Cliff Burton. During the song Master of Puppets, James Hetfield shouts pancakes before Kirk Hammett comes in with a solo. The original lyric is supposedly be "Fix Me," however. Pancakes was an inside joke that came from the former bassist, the late Cliff Burton. When Metallica was on tour with Anthrax in '86, Cliff was asked by Anthrax drummer Charlie, "What was James shouting?" Cliff casually answered, "Pancakes." Faster! Obey your master. And this is a song, so let me see where it hears pancakes. So I'll be silent for a bit. Lester. It says he says it before Kirk Hammett comes in with the solo. Like I said, I do enjoy the song. I love the version Dance with the Dead has of this song. Okay. Yeah, Dance with the Dead did a remix of this song, which I absolutely adore. It's actually my favorite version of the song. If you like the song, check out Master of Puppets Dance with the Dead. I must have missed it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I missed it. Damn it. I must have missed it. Oh well. If I missed it, I missed it. I like the instrumentation here. I like the beat here with this music. I mean, as for the movies, like, okay, Dane DeHaan found a bag. I don't really know what's in the bag. Sees someone waving at him, and then sees the cop with or where it is with the Triple H's sledgehammer again. Like, he's coming from the Road Warrior. Okay, so he's not a cop. He's leading the wannabe Road Warrior post-apocalyptic gang. Where's Mad Max when you shoot him with a shotgun? The crosses. Reminds me of one of my favorite album covers of Metallica, all the crosses. So I like that motif with all the white crosses. If you remember Metallica albums back in the day, you definitely remember that cover. Yeah, I didn't even notice. I just ever like all these Teddy just snuck in to put all these crosses in. And obviously selling to them, so they're flickering lights and stuff on them. Seemed like a hell of a show to attend. Even if the movie didn't do well, I mean, the people, I'm sure, did their money's worth seeing the concert with all the production value. At least you would think. So Dane DeHaan's just got the bag and the gas can, just run away from the rioters. Oh, is this still part of Master of Puppets? Yeah, it is. I thought the song was over, so. Obey your master. And faster. Obey your master. Master. Yep, still Master of Puppets. Still haven't heard him say pancakes yet, unless I missed it. He's just laughing maniacally. See, my said wasn't big. I thought that one was the end of the song. No, the song just no. We're just insecting deer now. So much how much I remember that. Well, I mean, you don't need to cover your face. They know your identity already. Or are they doing this to hide the double? Oh, the hide the stunt person. That's why. You don't set himself on fire. Okay, it's to hide the stunt person. Okay, we're not gonna have the actual actor do this, so have him cover his face so we get the stunt person here. I mean, I don't blame the writers. I'd be scared too. A guy set himself on fire like this. Credit to the stunt person for doing that. Any stunt person that's open to set themselves on fire. Give that man a raise. Oh shit. Makes you wonder what kind of damn superhuman power this guy has. He could be on fire and be hit with baseball bats and still not go down. What kind of PCP is that guy on? I'm on fire like I'm the Human Torch, and people are hitting me with baseball bats, and I'm still fine. I don't know. It looks like setting himself on fire didn't do any good. He still did his ass kicked. You think set himself on fire will like do something positive, but he still looks like he did his ass kicked. Yep, he still got his ass kicked. Except he was stupid enough to set himself on fire. Good job, genius. You think set himself on fire would actually do something, but nope. He just they're just laughing at him. Good job, genius. Got himself on fire? Congrats, you moron. You putz. I was just gonna beat the hell out of you more so. And this is Nothing Else Matters, I believe. Trust in you. Definitely be in my top 10 favorite Metallica songs. Nothing else matters. Probably be in my top 5 favorite Metallica songs would be this one. But nothing else matters. But nothing else matters. Let's see. Then you. Sorry, I know it's not much of a commentary. I'm just sort of bopping my head listening. Because I mean, what I was gonna say is nothing else matters. Song I really enjoy. Doing a good job showcasing this live performance. Production value, they kind of have more low key lighting with the blue here. No fancy productions, lights, or statues or anything. Which just makes sense. This is a bit more of an intimate song. Not a whole lot of bells and whistles needed on this one. Say, but nothing else matters. Seek and I find in you. Do feel, but nothing else matters. What say? There's more the guitar right. Nice guitar work there. Very nice. Okay, now we're dissolving into... Yeah, what's going on with Dane DeHaan's character? Stupid enough to light himself on fire and get his ass kicked. Congrats, buddy. Glad that worked out for you. Was this like all in his head or something? Because now he's on a rooftop. Maybe someone slipped him some acid. He just passed out. Enter Sandman, of course. Gotta have Enter Sandman. He's beaten up, but it don't look burnt. But someone kicked the hell out of him. So his doll is now alive? What is this? Trilogy of Terror? He's like, get the bag, come on. You guys kicked long enough. Let's go. I had to find you. You dropped me behind. I had to search for you. Oh no, he's being dragged on a horse. Come on, doll, do some Puppet Master stuff. Get Blade. And Pinhead and all the, you know. Sit Shooter. Take care of his sorry ass. Good stunt. Being dragged around on the horse like that. Come on, Dane DeHaan, you don't do something actually this time? You got your ass kicked, now you're getting strangled. You don't do something? Nights, take my hand, off to never, never land. There you go. Took the guy's sledgehammer, now use it. Dun, 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 dun. Of course, how did he get from there to the rooftop? I don't know. You know, I just supposed to make sense of it. Probably say my favorite song of Metallica, Enter Sandman. I know it's a typical choice, but song I always enjoyed the most ever since I first heard it back in the day. I'd probably say I don't really care a whole lot about the film that Dane DeHaan's in. I'm more interested in the concert footage. The way they have the camera moving around, what different angles they have. What, you stole the guy's doll? What the hell? Give me my doll back. Come on, Mr. Gas Man. Come on, Gas Man, come on. Okay, slammed the roof one time and blew up a whole building. Why the hell you do that to all the people beating your ass earlier? You had that much power. What the hell? Is a guy on fire? What's going on? I guess this is part of the movie? What the hell? What's going on? I'd be like, you fucked up the end of the Enter Sandman song. I guess the idea is that he did all this and it trashed the whole Metallica concert. So that's the whole idea. He destroyed the whole city by doing that. Okay. It's good trash the whole Metallica concert. The crowd's like, what the fuck is this bullshit? We want to hear the rest of the songs. What's this bullshit? Fuck your movie. They're like, fuck your movie. We don't give a shit about your movie. I want to see the rest of the concert. Damn, those parts he hit James Hetfield right in the face. That one shot, it's like, hit him right in the face. That'd be fine if people just start booing. Boo! Boo! That'd be fine if James Hetfield's like, should we keep playing? They're like, no! What is it, that video I saw of AEW recently with Chris Jericho? It's like, please retire. Please retire. please retire. I just thought, okay, now that we got our piece of the movie done, we could go back to playing the concert. Now much more of a low T lighting, just a few lights around them. Like going back to the old days, like they're in a garage band and stuff. Low T, just a few lights, all that stuff. Just curious about something. 1 second. Ecstasy of Gold, musical composition of Ennio Morricone, part of his score for Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Creeping Death, from the album Ride the Lightning. From the Bell Tolls, from Ride the Lightning. Fuel, from Reload. Ride the Lightning, from the Tau album. One, from Injustice for All. The Memory Remains, which was on Reload. I guess Cyanide was one of the only ones from their newer albums, Death Magnetic. And Justice for All, from Master of Puppets, album of the same name. Just looking. Battery, from Master of Puppets. That's from the Black Album. Enter Salmon, from the Black Album. Hit the Lights. From Tilmal, their debut album. Sadly, no songs from the Load album, which is too bad. Whether it be, Until It Sleeps, or Hero of the Day, or Bleeding Me. I mean, they have a couple from Reload. The Memory Remains, Fuel, which are good. Sadly, no Unforgiven or Unforgiven 2. I guess the concert's over. Sorry, buddy, you missed it. You're fired. Well, you missed it. You fired. Yeah, I mean, sadly, no songs from the Load album. No Unforgiven or Unforgiven 2. Wouldn't be nice to hear some of those songs in there. The film with itself is, I'm sure you're not supposed to make much sense into it. I think that bag that he has supposed to be Cliff Burton's bag. The guy who passed away at this point 27 years ago. So now it's just them playing, I think the song is Orion during the end credits. They're in an empty arena. Just kind of the four of them just sitting together playing in this empty arena. I mean, it's the end credits as they're playing. Got about 7 minutes left. Although I didn't mind it. Did not mind it. Wasn't too over long. I mean, we're an hour and 25 minutes, so it didn't overstay its welcome. The stage, I mean, they definitely put some effort into the stage and all the technical aspects. The lights and it's showing like it's blood or all the statue, and then it falls apart. Like, they really give people a show at this concert. They definitely got their money's worth. Even at the end there where it seems like it's all coming apart and there's a guy on fire and I would assume the crowd knew about this before as they were going, what the fuck? Hey, it's part of the movie, folks. Just part of the movie. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they weren't told and be like, what the fuck? Some guy got burned up at this Metallica concert I was at. Listen, the movie itself with Dane DeHaan, I mean, it's kind of just random stuff. He leaves, and then there's this driver, and he leaves for some reason, and there's a bunch of rioters. Why are they rioting? Who knows? And then a guy on a horse is chasing him, and then he sets himself on fire like an idiot because all he does is get beat up. But then all of a sudden he's on a rooftop. How did he get on the rooftop when he was in an alley? Then he steals a sledgehammer and somehow hit it, destroys the whole city, including the concert. I was like, okay. I mean, it's definitely no Pink Floyd's The Wall in terms of like the creativity, ingenuity of the movie, which had like animation and like weird, inventive stuff in it. But like I said, the concert stuff was my favorite part of it. How they incorporate all the lights and all the swirling camera work to make it feel like a big event. I would say that was the best part of it. They really made, just, you can make it stale and bland if the camera's just fixed in one spot. It's okay, you watch a concert, but the way that again they make the camera swerve and swirl and do 180s and go over the crowd, and each band member getting the moments to shine on single shots. Definitely the best part of the production. Very solid work on that. So, overall, I would say I liked it. For what it was, I liked it. There's Dane DeHaan taking a seat. Oh, he's watching the band. Well, he didn't get a chance to watch the band earlier. That's Trip. That was his character's name, Trip. Sorry, nose itching. I don't know why my nose just started itching now. Damn. What am I allergic to? I see no BS. I just decided to use this song since there's no singing. It's just musical and instrumental. No lyrics or anything. But yeah, I mean, I would like to have seen The Unforgiven or The Unforgiven 2, actually, I would, if I had to choose. Or one or two songs from Load. Like, at least maybe like Hero of the Day or Bleeding Me or, again, Unforgiven 2. But I mean, it's nice to hear some of those. Well, I mean, one, the memory, one, the memory remains. Nothing else matters. Enter Sandman. At least you got some Master of Puppets. You got some classics in there, of course, so that's good. The only like newer, like nothing from Saint Anger that I saw. Nothing from Saint Anger. One from Death Magnetic, the cyanide. Nothing from Load, which is disappointing. Maybe they don't look at that as highly as I do. Oh well. There are more songs from Reload than Load. But yeah, so yeah, nothing from Load, but nothing from Saint Anger. So there you go. Which I'm glad for because I think the album sucks. Well, I mean, okay, sucks is a strong word, but I'm not a fan of it. Although I'll probably listen to that more than the last couple albums. And we got about a minute left, so overall, I'd say I didn't mind it for what it was. You know, if you like, if you want to see, seem like a pretty killer, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, yeah, Ennio Morricone from the beginning. It was from the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. It just shows all the songs, the name of the songs, I should say. Thank you, the Metallica family of fans. Yeah, great. If you want to see a killer concert, less so the movie, but more again the concert part I enjoyed more. But yeah, I mean, if you're in IMAX, you're in a theater. Though I guess the point is that you're experiencing a concert. Like if you didn't get to that concert in that specific place, you get to experience it. Mark Fisher, so that was the architect. And this bag, I think it's their fallen band member. Yeah, I think that's the idea. That bag is the band member that passed away decades before. And that's the significance of it. But I was, yeah, overall, didn't mind it for what it was. Did not mind it for what it was. So that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.